Hello and have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us once again. This is the Belk on Business podcast. I'm Josh Belk with Belk & Associates. Today we're going to talk a little bit about 7 conversations that you want to have when starting your business. Some of these are kind of maybe almost conversations with yourself in some ways, and conversations you may want to consider having with others as you get into starting this venture or starting a business. And then these are also, many of these areas are things you're going to want to continue doing, different areas you want to evaluate as your business grows, and just things you want to be continually looking at as well as your business grows into the future. First of all, the first thing you need to do, and we talked about this in a previous podcast, there's a lot of podcasts out there. First of all is identifying your why. Of course, Simon Sinek is very kind of popularized this particular phrase of understanding, what is your why, identifying what your why is. But understanding what your why is in business. Why are you doing what you're doing? And that needs to be the very first thing that you do before you even get into a business venture. Does this fit within my why? Is this something truly that I want to do? And does this fulfill the purpose of what I'm wanting to do? So identify what's your why, identify the purpose for yourself and also the purpose for your business. And then, of course, the mission and the vision for the business as well. So the mission is, what are you doing now? The vision is, what am I going to be doing in the future? So identifying your why, your purpose, your mission, and your vision. Secondly, determining, what is your legacy? And this is something you want to think about early on. That way you kind of set your culture, your core values of your business on this. So to look into the future and say, okay, what when I look back, and other people look back, what do I want to see? What do I want others to see in my business, in my life, in the future? So what is your legacy? For some people, it's just financial freedom. Some people get into business and say, you know what, I want to have build a business to where eventually I can step out of that business and I can have more free time for myself, more free time, more freedom financially to be able to provide financial freedom for my family. Others, it may just be retirement. They say, okay, you want to just build this business to be able to build a nest egg there so I can retire at some point. But determine what is your end game? What legacy do you want to live? Maybe your business isn't there necessarily to make a bunch of money. It may be simply there that you want to build a business there that ends up making a huge impact in your community. In which you live, and that may be another reason on why you build your business. But you need to understand that. What do you want your legacy to be, and that needs to be identified early. Thirdly, you need to be able to look and say, okay, who are my cabinet of advisors? Scripture tells us that in a multitude of counselors, there is safety, there is security. But understanding who are those cabinet of advisors that I need to have in my business. Of course, being an accountant, I think that most every business owner probably needs to have an accountant that works with them and an attorney. But going well beyond that, who are those people that you're going to go to have those conversations? Those mentors that you want to have in your business as well, to be able to try to encourage you, to push you to the next level, and to make sure that you're on the right path. So identifying those cabinet advisors. Fourthly, and these particular conversations, these ideas don't need to necessarily be done in this order, but different areas you need to look at. Next, what problem am I solving? What problem are you solving? So you need to build your business on building and providing solutions, not just delivering a product or a service. So every successful business out there is built on the idea of I'm trying to solve a problem. Here's a problem out there and I want to solve it. Next is a little bit more kind of rigid, and that is a entity structure. Many times we have clients that come into our office and they've kind of gone out and try to set everything up on their own, and they meet with us and we kind of have to look at them and say, you know what, you've kind of done it all wrong. And so you want to make sure that your foundation of your business as it relates to both the legal side and the tax side, that foundation is there, that it can be built. Now things may need to change and probably will need to change as your business grows, but you want that foundation there as it relates to your entity structure from an asset protection end and also from a tax end. Number 6, planning for success. So that you have plans in place. It may be business plans, it may be marketing plans, but have those plans in place for your business that you can begin to work through. Plans for how am I going to generate my customers, my lead generation, and how am I going to serve them. And then lastly, you need to make sure that your projections are in place, that you have budgets in place, and also the metrics that you need to gauge in your business, that you need to have in place in your business to be able to keep your business on course, to be able to grow your business and get your business to where it needs to be in the future. So 7 different areas you need to look at. First of all, identifying your why, your purpose, your mission, your vision. Secondly, identifying your legacy and what you want your legacy to be. Third, who are those cabinet advisors I'm going to put around me as I grow my business, and those will change in time. Number 4, what problem am I looking to solve? Fifth, looking at my entity structure. Sixth, putting plans in place for success. And then 7th, make sure that I have my projections, my budgets, and my metrics identified. Hope this brought you some value. Have a wonderful day.